Hey everybody, welcome to Wake Up Missoula. It's Monday, and what I love about Mondays is the beginning of a whole week. It's like
you love
it's
that
beginning.
About Mondays?
It's a new beginning.
What about Sundays?
Sundays is like Sunday's great because it's my lazy day. I literally did nothing on Sunday. I was just like, okay. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I got out, went for a walk a little bit, but Sunday was pretty much lazy for me. What about you, Asaph? Asaph,
Yeah.
what did you do on Sunday?
How was your Sunday, Asaph?
I just worked on my show
Did
all
you?
weekend. Yeah, watched TV. That's all I did.
Cool.
Nice. Wait, what did you intro the show with? What was that song?
Oh, that's Roberta Flack's "Killing Me Softly."
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. It's a
Well,
great
thank you,
song.
Asaph.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
was-
yeah, I hope you all had a great weekend. It was really beautiful this weekend.
You know,
and it's supposed to be nice all week, right? Yeah.
Well, again, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Scott Ramf. I'm one of the hosts of Wake Up Missoula. I do it. I've been doing it we've been doing this since March, and we've had Asaph for about a month now.
Yeah.
You started in September.
I
Was
was
it
August.
August?
August 4th.
I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah,
August 4th?
yeah.
It's been 2 months now.
Yeah.
About 2 months now.
Yeah, time flies.
Time to.
When you're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I like to look at myself as Paul Schaefer, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And my name is Noelle McFoy. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a student.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a
Employee.
student. I roll burritos at Taco
And,
Del Sol.
yeah.
I go to school for broadcast journalism.
Yeah. I went to school for broadcast journalism.
Yeah. But so we're gonna harp on our website.
So let's talk a little bit about our website.
Television. This is our great website. Here you can learn all about MCAT. You can see our schedule. You can go to Watch Now. On MCAT, you can live stream our show and live stream at channel 189 and 190, which is nice because I know a lot of people don't have cable anymore.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of people are going to the internet.
And it's also good because we also have our schedule here as well. If you say, we'll go to schedule, we watch now, and there's forms too. Otherwise, there's a program contract or the media assistant grant.
And
Program contract is basically if you have a video you want to show on our channel, you fill out the program contract, give us the video, and the contract basically tells you what to fill out, like how long the program is, this or that, and you can put anything you want on there, whether you produce it at home, put it on YouTube, and then just give it to us from there. Or you want us to film and edit it and do everything for you.
Media assistant grant.
Yep,
right?
and we do that for nonprofits. You must be part of an organization in town that represents nonprofit and not-for-profit, unless you want to trick us in a way where it's like your for-profit is donating lots of money to charities and stuff and doing like a talk and
That
lecture
works
and
too.
bringing in Pat Williams or whatever. And speaking of Pat Williams, I wanted to talk about what program we're going to be having on tonight and tomorrow, since we have 4 new programming. Because since we don't have a show on Tuesday, I can't show. I have to show both Mondays and Tuesdays new programming. So the first 2 videos you're going to see are the City Band and the Bill Raoul Memorial.
Ooh, nice.
So Bill Raoul was I don't know who he was exactly. I mean, but he was based out of the Hume Theater and Dance because they did a memorial thing with him. They did a nice talk talking about him. But yeah, I'll let the clip kind of show you what's going on. But before that, I'm going to show you some I don't know. It's part 5 of the City Band, but I'm pretty sure part 6 is going to be playing tonight because I think we showed this one last week,
Nice.
but I can't be entirely sure. But
Yeah.
so the City Band. We did that. I was somewhat part of that, some way, in some form, but then I just kind of disappeared for the
really?
last 3 weeks
You
because
just disappeared?
summer camps. We had summer
Oh,
camps.
Yeah? We did.
Yeah,
Summer camps were fun.
summer camps were great. The kids were great.
Yeah, the whole month of July was really
Yeah,
happy
and now I'm
for
doing
it.
flagship, and Matthew Knight has managed to weasel his way into one of the flagship things. And he's just there, and he's like a huge distraction, and it just like the worst distraction ever. And I'm just like,
He just wants to have fun.
Yeah.
Just wants to hang with his buddy.
yeah, just before his piano lessons, like I got my piano lesson at 4. It's like you told me this every time I've talked to you. Like, how would you not think I would not remember?
Matthew's great. He was a camp counselor, but like one of our junior ones. And he just turned 13, so the running joke is that he's now an angsty teen.
Yeah.
But he's so cute, just like so cute.
And he has a
complete
beauty
opposite of
mark
angst.
on his face. He's
yeah,
like,
oh yeah. He's adorable, like the complete opposite of angst. which is why it's really funny.
He's the embodiment of joy.
And purity and happiness. He really is.
Even though he does tell me he watches South Park all the time.
He's 13. Well, yeah. I started watching South Park when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been around forever.
Years. The new season started.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know even what season it is. They do it seems like they do 2
18,
seasons a year.
Yeah, 17, 18. I don't know.
Yeah.
Long time.
But I digress. We're going to show you some Media Assistant Grants produced programming here. So check it out where you're going to see today and tomorrow on MCAT. And then after that, we're going to show a PSA. So enjoy.
A lesbian, a born-again Christian, and a transvestite walk into a bar. And if you know the rest of that joke, you know Bill Rao. First of all, I want to thank Dale. Where are you? There you are. 3 quick things, because we do want to be brief and get on to the festivities. And I don't come to bury Bill, I come to praise him.
Hey! Hey! Cora! I look up, nose blinking. It's one of my coffee pals. She's catching me in action. Long red hat wrapped around my neck, blinking nose on, working away at the cash register. I wave, I smile, I blink. She takes a picture with her smartphone. That night, I get home and find myself posted on Facebook.
And they passed it under the encouragement and to some degree the tutelage of Lee Metcalf, Montana's senator, and he had a lot to do with the wilderness bill. He wrote himself and introduced a wilderness bill, I think 7 years before a serious bill was introduced.
Are you going to be able to vote on Election Day? I know I'm not, but that's why we have absentee voting. There are a couple of different ways to register absentee. The first is to pick up an application, or you can download one online. If you download an application, be sure to sign it and then email or fax the application back to the elections office. After the close of registration, be sure to visit us at the Missoula County Fairgrounds to receive your absentee ballot. You can now track your absentee ballot online. Check out MissoulaVotes.com after you send in your absentee ballot to track it. If you're a college student or you're going to be out of town during the election, put an alternative address on your absentee registration and we'll send you your ballot to that address. Don't let life get in the way of voting. Vote absentee today. Hi, I'm Jessica. Did you know that you can vote before Election Day in Montana? That's right. Come down to the fairgrounds and you can register to vote, pick up a ballot, and even receive an I voted sticker. Here's how it works. You can take the bus, ride your bike, or even walk your dog over to the election center at the fairgrounds. It takes only 5 minutes to get your voter registration and even receive your ballot. It's so easy. If you have a hectic schedule, you can check out MissoulaVotes.com for our extended hours after 5 p.m. and also our Saturday schedule. Can't make it before Election Day? No worries, Montana has same-day voter registration available. Come down to the Election Center at the fairgrounds on Tuesday, November 4th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. to fill out some paperwork and get your ballot. Make sure you're in line by 8 p.m. Avoid the lines. Register to vote early.
Hey, and we're back.
Thanks, Jessica.
Apparently, we didn't have video for the first part of the video. I literally pushed in one of our cables in one of the back. So
if you're just tuning in,
So if you
and
just,
we're not blacked out,
if-
welcome to Wake Up Missoula.
welcome to Wake Up Missoula.
I'm Noelle
again.
McFly.
Scott, right?
And this is Asaph Adonai.
If you didn't already know that.
If you didn't already know that.
Yeah,
So
we
we
didn't-
didn't have sound though.
We had sound.
We have sound, but
Yeah,
no
yeah.
video.
Because the video thing wasn't plugged in
Yeah.
all the way. It was kind of like a jar.
So
So I had to jimmy it a little.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah. So, we already look like we're on the radio technically.
Yeah,
So it's
so
kind
we
of like
basically
makes it work out that
just
way.
did a radio show for you guys.
Yeah, we did radio. It was our version of a radio show. But as to all radio shows and all television shows, they always have a section where they talk about weather. And I
Oh, yeah.
totally skipped the weather in the beginning. So I'm going to tell you about what weather's going to be like. Nice! It's going to be really nice.
Yeah,
Expect it to peak on Tuesday at 72 degrees, but it's going to be high in the 70s for the next 2 days. And then by Wednesday, it's going to start cooling off in the high 60s. By Friday, 63. Literally going to be, slightly cloudy in the middle of the week, but only slightly. But it's going to be sunny most of the week with some cloud coverage. But, it's going to be a nice sunny day. You can walk outside. There's that nice cloud that covers the sun. And you're like, oh,
Nice
sweet, I
cloud
can see
coverage.
everything again.
Yeah. I can't wait for that cloud coverage.
And I can't wait for that slight cloud coverage.
That crazy cloud coverage.
Yep.
Rockin'. But yeah, so that's what's going on for weather for the week. It'll be really nice. It's nice that it's fall and all the leaves are kind of changing.
Yeah. And for those of you who actually missed the first part of our visual part of our show, you can check it out on our Facebook page, Wake Up Missoula, or you can follow us on Twitter. It's all going to be there. Everything. We posted everything, all our shows that we've posted throughout the day. There's me scratching my head,
There's
Noelle
me
looking
looking-
at Josh Menny,
and
talking
Josh
about
is
city
just
council. I'm just like,
doing
oh, please. What is city council? So, yeah, city council is happening tonight at 7 p.m. at the city council chambers. So if you want to go down there, you can go check out city government stuff. And then Josh will talk all about it on Wednesday.
And Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, Wednesday and Friday.
And there's also a special board meeting for the Missoula County Public Schools. They're going to be doing the Vision 2020 talks. So they have a special meeting tomorrow night, and I think they have another special meeting in like a couple weeks on a Thursday. But tomorrow night at 6 p.m. They're going to do it. And Josh, again, is going to be covering that since I'm going to be holding down the fort here at MCAT.
Yeah.
And you too can get involved with MCAT by just walk-ins welcome, 500 North Higgins, Suite 105. You can see our little canopy or what is that
Overhang.
called?
I call it an overhang.
The green.
The green overhanging.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like. Oh, one of my kids in my flagship says it looks like we're going to a strip club. I was like, oh, I always thought this was a strip club. It's like, no. And then it's like, well, it is the hottest television station in Missoula. But yeah.
God.
Yeah, I know.
How old are those kids?
Oh, they're teenagers, so they
Okay,
have the
okay.
worst minds.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Yeah. I'm going to show one of their videos for Friday, and I dressed up like a woman for that video. So stay tuned for this Friday. We're
For
doing
when Scott
for Flagship Friday, but
cross-dressing.
yeah. And speaking of Friday, I really want to hit hard on the Do It in 72 because Do It in 72 is a big contest that we're doing.
And that's what starts this Friday?
Yes, it starts on Friday at 5 p.m.
Awesome.
And I'm going to get your attention. $500. You can win $500. Hey, Noelle.
$500.
$500 and 0 cents, and that's for first place. Second place, you get $300. But yeah, we'll let this PSA explain all about it. But contest starts at 5 p.m. this Friday. Heck, you don't even need to show up. You can look for it on our website at mcat.org, where we post the rules, where we post the requirements in the videos. Because anybody can just make a video and they can do it for a month, but in this contest, you have to have X amount of elements in that movie for it to
Yes.
qualify.
And we have to tell you what those elements are.
Yeah, we tell you what the elements
5
are at
p.m.
5 p.m. that Friday.
Friday. And it's due Monday. What
And it's
time?
5 p.m.,
5 p.m.
72
Monday?
exact hours from there. And it will be open on Monday for those of you who want to do some last-minute editing. But yeah, I'm going to let Joel, our general manager, explain in a little PSA that he made that I probably showed you about 1 billion times. But then right after that, we'll get to Noelle for her segment of events.
Do you like to paint or draw? Well, this message isn't for you. The Do It in 72 film contest is happening again. MCAT is presenting its 3rd annual Do It in 72 contest. On October 10th, Friday, starts at 5 p.m. The movie can be short. It could be a minute or up to 5 minutes long. You come down to MCAT, you get the elements that you need to have in your film, In order to enter, you have to come to MCAT on Friday, October the 10th at 5 p.m. You only have 72 hours to complete the film. We're going to give you some magic ingredients that movie must contain. Then you're eligible to win cash prize of $500. $500? Or $300 as the second prize. Get out of here! Then you have got to get with your crew, yourself. You can make it on a cell phone. You can do a movie in 72 hours.
And that's
Nice. That's awesome. What a cool contest.
It's a great contest. Made by our
Yeah.
very own Ashley Barber.
Cool.
Who's an ex-board member. Now he's in Hollywood living it up.
Oh.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got events. So all the events I'm going to talk about is just usually the normal stuff that's going on around town. There wasn't really anything new coming or any new band or movie or anything like that.
But this is basically what does
Yeah.
go on for people who just want to get a new
this is
start
just-
on new events or old events that have been going on.
Yeah, these are always just recurring events that happen all the time, every week in Missoula, which is great because they're all really fun and most of them are free and it's just a great thing to do and get out in the community and do stuff after your homework. Okay, so Ms. Mo Gymnastics has family fun time starting at 9:30. This is open gym for ages walking to 12 years of age. It's supervised and it's full of obstacle courses, trampolines, and foam pits. And so for members, for drop-in, it's $5. Non-members is $8. Unlimited monthly prices for a single child for members is $35. Non-members is $40. For family, where it's just the siblings, it's $50 for members, and non-members is $60. And so that's pretty affordable, unlimited times during the month. You just drop your kid off.
Yeah, especially if you have 9 kids, you'd be $50 for all of you guys.
Yeah, that's
I don't
awesome.
know. I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't know
I'm sure
either.
there's another law that says a law.
Yeah, a gymnastic law.
A gymnastic laws that say, hey,
No
if you
more
want to be on the
than
family
5.
card, you have to have no more than
10.
4 siblings on a card.
No more than 5.
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, we're just making this up. Okay, but the times for this are Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 9:30 to 11. Nothing on Tuesday. Thursday is 11 to noon 30, and Saturday is at 9 to 10:30.
So if I was walking into 12 years of age, I could totally go there right after our show because it's
Yeah.
on Mondays, Wednesdays,
Yeah.
and Fridays, just like our show. Boom. So yeah, there's a lot going on this week. But
Oh yeah, there totally is.
Yeah.
There always is. Yeah. The Learning Center at Red Willow has a yoga for wellness class with Rasa O'Neill. This is Mondays from noon to 1. It's an ongoing class, but you can join anytime. It's $45 for 6 weeks, or it's $10 drop-in. And what it is just gentle restorative yoga stretches for your morning or mid-afternoon, noon. I don't know. I guess I qualified noon as morning. So the yoga poses will help practitioners tone, relax, and rely on their physical body. So it's just a good in your middle of your day thing, if you have a lunch break or something. Missoula Public Library is making Hmong dolls starting at 4.
it's Hmong.
Oh, Hmong.
The H is silent.
Sorry. This is part of Make It Monday, a DIY activity for 8 to 12-year-olds. The library staff will facilitate making the dolls as well as explain the history of Hmong doll making. That's cool. Without the H. H is silent, everyone. Missoula Public Library, 301 East Main Street. The Pea Green Boat is reading Water Buffalo Days. They're reading this on the KUFM Public Radio. It's Water Buffalo Days. It's about growing up in Vietnam. And they're going to read this every afternoon at 4, beginning October 6th and ending October 10th. So just this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, starting at 4 p.m., they're going to read Water Buffalo Days on the KUFM.
Water Buffalo Week.
Yeah. Public
On
Public
Pea Green
Radio.
Boat.
So that's cool. I think that's really neat. Every Monday from 5 to 7, the Top Hat hosts Missoula Deadheads for 2 hours of live Dead music. So the Grateful Dead music. And it's great because it's 40 decades. It's 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's 40 years of dead music of the
Yeah.
Grateful Dead. So you've got several videos to choose from. So go and jam out and listen. They have a really great happy hour there at the Top Hat, and it's free.
Yeah, I wish a place would do a Frank Zappa because Frank Zappa is crazy.
Yeah, he is.
It's he makes music for all the stoners and people
Oh,
who
yeah.
do bad, the horrible drugs, and yet he would fire anybody who did drugs in his
really?
band at all because he was completely clean.
Well, yeah, of course. You can only do so much before it starts to ruin your life and control you.
Yeah.
But
His
everything in
music
moderation.
is really trippy. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, Frank Zappa, I'm all
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, he's
But
cool.
all his music is really tied up. His wife, like Miss Zappa.
Miss Zappa, yeah.
She really knows how to copyright the music and protect her husband's legacy.
Good.
So a lot of it cannot be for public use for a while.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that makes sense. At least you can listen to it. So Monk's Bar has Jazz Mondays starting at 7 p.m. every Monday. It's from 7 to 9. The Basement Boys perform, followed by others sitting in with a jazz quartet, including players from the university. And then so after the Dead show, like the Missoula, the Grateful Dead live music at the Top Hat, there's a movie night. It's called Surfwise. It starts at 8. This is an amazing true odyssey of the Paskowitz family, where it's just this crazy guy that decided to pack up his 9 children and his wife into an RV and then travel around the country and surf. So here's the trailer.
Nine children living in a 24-foot camper.
Which definitely scarred me sexually, because my mom and dad would do it every night. They could care less that we could hear.
Why aren't you working to support these kids? What kind of parents are you?
I'm 84 years old, and I've got all kinds of things wrong with me, but I don't take any medicines, none at all. Health that has to be worked for each and every day of your life. You cannot get it in a bottle or from Dr. Phil.
My dad was beaten down so hard that he really decided that the world outside of the core family was something to be very, very careful of.
Your parents would have said, you can go to school because it's safe, but don't go swimming with sharks because it's dangerous. Our parents said, well, you can go swimming with sharks, but you're not going to school because that's dangerous.
But you can't keep us uneducated and then send us off into the world and expect that there's not going to be some serious problems.
I have gone into the water literally ready to blow my brains out and come back out of the water a warrior. You don't get educated at Stanford. What you get at Stanford is knowledge. Wisdom you get from experience and living, and that is what my children had a lot of.
It was almost like a dream.
Everyone's trying to get that spiritual moment of perfection. We had it, we lived it.
It sounds good to say we were one step ahead of the truant officer, but that didn't really happen. Because if you don't go into the system, they don't even know you exist.
Yeah?
Whoa.
Pretty intense. And that's going to be playing where?
That is going to be at the Top Hat Lounge tonight at 8 p.m. Yeah, for free, all ages. But after 9, you're going to get kicked out if you're not 21 and older.
Right.
But that's kind of crazy. He didn't even let his kids go to school, and they just lived in
Yeah, very counterculture.
Yeah, super interesting. Okay, so after that movie, there's a super trivia freakout at the Badlander, starting at 8:30. It consists of 2 random question rounds, 1 in the news round, a picture round, and a music round. $75 cash is first prize, $25 cash is second prize, and free shots for third prize. And then 5 24-ounce PBR cans for $7 all night. So that's kind of cool. So that's what's going on Monday. Up next, we got Tuesday events. Tiny Tales at the Missoula Public Library starting at 10:30. This is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. It's for babies ages birth to 3 years old. And it's just like songs and figure plays and nursery rhymes and stories and little fun baby activities. It's usually held downstairs in a large meeting room, but signs will be posted if it's held elsewhere. It's at the public library. So there is a Play Network open house. This is at the Alliance Church. This is October 7th from 11 to 1 p.m. And what it is games, food, and friends for the kids. And adults that attend will receive a free raffle ticket at the door to chance to win a prize. And so the Play Network is an independent nonprofit organization that connects families with other families in Missoula and the surrounding areas. And so they create playgroups, organize family outings, and provide members with the opportunity to connect in social situations. So that's nice. Yeah, it's probably good for like newer people that just moved to Missoula, or people that really want to get their kids out there and want to have a good positive.
Get the kids out of the video game.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. Alliance Church, 11 to 1. Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation is having a Shoot in the Bull Toastmasters starting at noon at 5705 Grant Creek Road. This is where you can improve your speaking abilities, and it's just a group of people that like get together and they all help each other practice improving their speaking abilities, which is a great idea because you'll need it in your life for stuff like this, or presentations, or interviews, or anything. Yeah. So, but from 6 to 8 at... Oh, sorry, I lost it. Okay, 6 to 8 every Tuesday, bluegrass-oriented musicians are invited to come down in the top hat and jam in the raised seating next to the sound booth. So it's just like a bluegrass-oriented musician jam fest.
Yep.
Picking circle. Yeah, it's free. It's all ages every Tuesday. The Z-Town Arts Community Center is learning the Mexican folk art of papel picado, which is a decorative craft of cutting thin paper into elaborate designs.
I like it. Like, you always have to have an accent when you're
I
saying
know.
that. It's just like, yeah, I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
I took Spanish last year.
I know, it's weird.
So-
It's like, it really does help you learn Spanish by making you kind of force yourself to have an accent.
Yeah.
It's easier to do the accent.
Mm-hmm. My accent was always really bad.
Because it's like that.
Spanish is so
it's like
fun,
the
though.
commercial with that Mandarin speaking cowboy.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and he has like huge Montana accent
Yeah,
while he's speaking
super
Mandarin
funny.
Chinese.
Yeah, it's super funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, more what's going on Tuesday night.
Yes, so the Missoula Public Library is having a discussion about the effects of trauma on one's health. This is led by Kathy Mangan, a body talk practitioner and managing director of Red Willow Center for Health and Healing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at 6 p.m.
And that's a
at the
continuation
library.
of the big read, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
And
a big thing that the public library has been doing, kind of like their own version of I want to say the Festival of the Book.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The Good Food Store is having a cooking class on how to make easy, everyday Japanese. It starts at 6:30, and it's $25. So Chizuko Olsen will teach you how to make a double duty of traditional Japanese sticky rice. And so what they're going to make is Japanese sticky rice, miso soup with vegetables, salmon with red pepper and carrot slaw ginger, pork with cucumber and sesame salad, and ginger and honey tea.
Wow.
I know, it sounds good. The Good Food Store always has really great cooking classes. So it's usually on Tuesdays. But yeah, that's what's going on today and tomorrow. Like I said, nothing new, nothing too crazy or intense, mostly just the fun stuff that's always going on around town. So check it out if you don't have homework, you don't have to work, or don't have anything to do. I suggest it. And also, go to MissoulaEvents.net, and it'll tell you everything that I've been talking about and everything that's going on for us this week. And more things.
Yep,
if
and
you're
look for
curious.
Festival of the Book. We're
Yeah,
going to hear
that's-
all about it tonight on Missoula Live. Missoula Live is at 4 p.m. on channel 190, and it's with hosts Joel Baird and Kim Anderson. Kim Anderson is one of the big dogs of the Festival of the Book.
Cool.
And she'll be talking about Festival of the Book because it's this week. Festival of the Book
Really? Is this week?
this week, starting Friday until Sunday.
So fun.
But of course, they'll have all sorts of events going on this
Yeah.
week. There are going to be authors from all around flying in to Missoula, talking about their books, talking about one of your favorite Montana related books. Some people who don't even live in Montana talk about Montana.
Yeah.
Also people who are Montanan authors as well. So it's going to be a cornucopia of authors.
Oh.
Any chance I get to say cornucopia is
He
the best.
tries it.
But
Well,
without
it's
further
fall.
ado,
You can say cornucopia a lot this
cornucopia.
fall.
Yeah. But without further ado, I
relevant.
want to introduce Asaph. Asaph,
Yeah.
what song are you going to play for everybody?
I'm going to do a short version of Love Me Tender by Elvis.
Nice.
The piano roll.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
Asaph.
Asaph.
So before we go, I want to plug our website. You can check us out on mcat.org. You can email us at mcat@mcat.org if you want to be on our morning show. You can also Facebook message us on our Facebook page.
Wake Up Missoula.
Wake Up Missoula.
Or you can tweet us.
Or you can follow us on Twitter, and
which is
be part of our sweet tweets.
It looks just like our Facebook page.
It's almost exactly
It's pretty
like
much
our
the
Facebook
same
page.
thing. Maybe we'll tweet you back. Scott will tweet you back for sure.
I will tweet you back because I'm
He
like
doesn't let
I do all
me
the
Josh's
social
Twitter.
networking and stuff. Well, I give you all the passwords and all the
I know.
stuff to our.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, but I'd like to end the show, and on our turnaround, we'll for the people watching this on our channel, you can see our beginning that you missed, which was in black, but you could hear us. But other than that, for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Scott Ramp.
I'm Noelle McAvoy.
And that's
See you
Asaph.
Wednesday.